So it is really a mysterious thing, this whole spiritual search, isn't it? Some people are searching and practicing and doing so many things for years. I get sometimes questions about it. That's why just I was reading a question to me about this. And there are some others who just go to buy a cup of tea in a train station, and before they enter the train, suddenly they are waking up to this moment, to this, what happens, reality. Without any sadhana, they don't even have a concept about sadhana or practice or meditation or yoga or search. Something stops. And this is really a mystery. That is what I answered just now, that friend. That grace is a mysterious, divine happening. You can still follow what you have to do, what you want to do, follow your path, your practice, whatever that might be, but be always assured that everything is really perfectly okay the way it is. You cannot improve it, you cannot make it less, you cannot make it faster, you cannot make it slower. It's all in the hand of grace, a mysterious, and at the same time, absolutely obvious, conscious, present force that runs this whole show. Even your so-called personal, individual, spiritual search. Because in fact, this doesn't exist. And all practice is actually aiming towards this, to understand that there cannot be the ultimate goal, an individual seeker. This is the end of the seeking. So in a way, actually, you're constructing your own deconstruction by practicing. You practice, meditate, but what happens after the meditation, after you practice really? You lose the meditator, you lose the meditation, you lose everything, you merge. And then how can you say what is grace? You cannot. For being able to say what is grace, you have to be separate from it. And then you can describe. I cannot describe what it is. For this you need to separate yourself, looking for it, the spiritual search. Then you can have many images, many explanations. I'm in awe and wonder about this mystery which is undescribable, unknowable. And just like my master always was sharing this, wishing that one or the other might understand and throw down the weapons of holy search. Because ultimately they're instruments, they're separations. Even if you feel you come closer and closer and closer, this feeling, coming closer and closer, in mathematics they call it infinitesimal. Infinite. You can come closer and closer endlessly, till you're very, very close. And then you come even very, 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 very close. It's still a play of the mind. It will never reach, you see. That is what I mentioned as good news, is that you are perfectly at home, consciousness, pure awareness of consciousness, presence, love, God, grace, everything. That is the good news. The bad news is that you as a seeker, as somebody who is longing for it, cannot reach it, because there's only one existing, okay? There's only oneness existing, this consciousness in many aspects, in objects. Whatever you see is object. So you yourself, as a seeker, as an individual Atman, as an individual soul, you're an object. And you're longing for the highest subjectivity. Your heart desire knows, deep down it knows. The seeker is not my ultimate identity. And you actually construct your own deconstruction by, you put yourself, so to say, on the funeral pyre and you put the flames already on. Welcome. Welcome to Satsang. So only grace does the job, only grace. Somebody just goes to buy a cup of tea, chai, to enter the train, to go somewhere, and suddenly everything stops. What is it? Who can explain? What is it? The search stops, the non-search stops, the whole world stops. That moment of grace, it's knocking on your door continuously, uninterruptedly. Dieser Moment der Gnade, der mysteriösen, unerklärbaren, klopft ständig an unsere Herzen. Ständig, ungefragt, ungebeten, unabhängig von dem, was du ersehnst, erhoffst, erarbeitest, praktizierst. Some people practice yoga and meditation 50, 60, 70 years and they write many books about it, precious books and helpful for many others. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm not against all this. I just want to make you aware of the miracle of grace. And it's very important, according to my own understanding, to see and to examine what are your main obstructions, your main ideas, projections, expectations. Look at them clearly, because whatever can be seen can also be understood and dropped. What you don't see, it is dominating. What a nice evening, huh? What a nice moment. What a nice. So satsang is about this invitation, beloved friends. Anyway, here we are.